Hello, my name is David Nagar. I tell you the why the speed of NASA Internet 90 GB PS. And first of all, starting the interplanetary internet. The interplanetary internet based on IP and also called interplanetary consideration network in space, consisting of a set network nodes that communicate with each other. पहले मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि ये जो मैं बताने वाला हूँ आपको, ये मैंने एक पेज पर लिख रखा है क्योंकि मुझे ये नहीं लगता था कि मैं वीडियो में लेट करूँगा, इसलिए मैंने पहले पेज पे लिख लिया है, फिर आपको बता रहा हूँ. And communication would be greatly delayed by the great interplanet distance, so the IP needs a new set of protocol and technology that are tolerant to large delays and error. All through the internet as is known today to be busy network of networks with high traffic, neglect, delay, and error, and via backbone the interplanetary internet store and forward network of internet that is often disconnected has wireless backbone fraud with error phone. Link and delays ranging from tens of minutes, even hours. Even when there is a connection. And अब मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ development of NASA internet. Space communication technology studies involve the expensive of one of kind a point to a reactor to the reuse of technology on success mission to development of standard protocol agreed upon space agencies of many countries. Technology is success mission to develop on standard protocol agreed upon space agencies of many countries. This last space has gone on since 1982 through the effort of Consultative Committee for Space Data System, C इसकी short form है CCSDS, a body composed of major space agencies of which it has 11 member agencies, 22 observers agencies, and over 100 industrial associates. The evolution of space data system standard has gone in a parallel with the evolution of the internet with conceptual cross-pollination were fruitful, but largely a separate evolution since the late 1990 familiar Internet Protocol and CCSDS Space Link Protocol have integrated and connected several ways. For example, the successful FTP, the transfer to the Earth orbiting STRVIP on January 1996, which ran FTP over the CCDS IPv4 like Space Communication Protocol, SCPS protocol. मैं आपको ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि नासा की स्पीड इतनी फास्ट इसलिए है क्योंकि नासा जब भी इतनी स्पीड की वजह से ही ये बता पाता कि अर्थ को कहाँ पर आने वाला है और कहाँ पर क्या मौसम होगा. दैट्स वाई नासा की स्पीड इतनी फास्ट है. इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल यूज्ड विदाउट CCDS has taken place spacecraft example demonstration on the used satellite and operationally on the disaster monitoring having reached the era where network and IP on board spacecraft have been to sound the feasible and reliable. A forward-looking study of a bigger picture was the next phase. The interplanetary internet study at NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory (JPL) इसके half form JPL was started by a team of scientists at JPL led by Winton Cuff and the late Adrian Hawke. Cuff is one of the pioneers of the Earth Internet of Earth and currently hold the position of distinguished visiting scientist at JPL. Hawke was one of the founder and director of CCSDS. इस पहले तो मैं आपको ये बताना चाहता हूँ नासा की फुल फॉर्म है नेशनल अमेरिकन साइंटिस्ट अकेडमी. इसमें ये नहीं है कि सिर्फ अमेरिका के साइंटिस्ट रहते हैं, इसमें इंडिया के भी साइंटिस्ट रहते हैं. बहुत टाइप ऑफ इंडिया के भी साइंटिस्ट में है. क्या कभी आपको लगे कि सिर्फ अमेरिका के साइंटिस्ट नासा के सेंटर में रहते हैं? ऐसा कुछ नहीं. इसमें इंडिया के भी साइंटिस्ट बहुत लोग जा चुके हैं और नासा का जो स्पेस है वो सबसे बड़ा स्पेस है साइंटिस्ट का पूरे वर्ल्ड में, क्योंकि नासा ही है जो बताता है हमें कि अर्थ को कहाँ पे आने वाला है. सबसे पहले हमें इन्फॉर्म करता है नासा. एंड थैंक यू. मैं आगे आपको बताने वाला हूँ जस्ट वॉस्ट. While IP lacks SCPS protocol or feasible, the short hope such as ground station to orbit need to get information from one region of the solar system to another. It became apparent the concept of the region is natural article factories of the interplanetary internet. A region is an area where the characters of communication are same. Region characters include communication security, the maintenance of sources, perhaps ownership, and other factors. The interplanetary internet is a network original to internets. What is needed then? This internet way to achieve end-to-end communication through multiple regions in a disconnected variable delays environment using the general suite of protocols. An example of regions might include the internet. Sorry. There's internet a reason on the surface of the motion of or Mars or a ground to orbit original. अगर आपको आवाज़ अच्छी ना है तो मैं अगली वीडियो बनाऊंगा उसमें भी आप सुन सकते हैं वो भी नासा के इंटरनेट के ऊपर ही होगी. Recognition of the requirement leads to concept of a bundle as a highway to add a generate store a forward problem. Bundles are an area of new protocol development in a place of the OSI model above the transport layer with the goal of addressing the issues, building the stored and forward information so that it can reliably transfer academic similar environment constitution network of a regional internet. Delay torrent networking, what is done by enable standard communication over long distance and through time delay. As it is something called the bundle protocol, the short form of BP. तो दोस्तों मैं थोड़ा 2 मिनट के लिए ब्रेक लेना चाहूँगा जस्ट फॉर अ मिनट. 1 minute only. वेलकम बैक दोस्तों हमारे यूट्यूब में आपका स्वागत है. मेरा नाम है डेविड नगर. मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ नासा की स्पीड इतनी फास्ट क्यों है. तो चलो शुरू करते हैं. The multiple that this needed this standard way to achieve the communication through region on the surface of the moon or Mars or ground orbit region. The coordination, the bundle service link implement as the bundling protocol so to utilize the total networking will provide general support to the joint service in a support of range of application concerning transport segmentation assembly end-to-end reliability, end-to-end security, end-to-end routing among them. The bundle protocol was tested in space in UKD and satellite. Those are art. An example of this and this to end the application flown on the space mission CCD SDS file delivery protocol used on the compact mission Deep Impact. CFDP is the international standard for automatic reliable transport in a board direction. CFDP through should not be confused the current the disruption protocol, which has the same recognized sorry document experimental protocol was rapidly deploying the file to multiple targets in a highly networked environment. In addition of reliable copying a file from one entity, such as the spacecraft ground station, to another entity. CFD is pivotal to the small message defined by users in the metadata accompanying the file and to reliably transmit command successfully reception of a file. Implementation. The Government Interplanetary Internet Special Interest Group of the Internet Society has worked on defining protocol and standard that would make the IPN possible. The Delay Torrent Networking Research Group (TTNRG) is the primary group researching broadcasting tournament network and additional research focus on the various users of technology. The cancel Mars Telecom of the orbit has been planned to establish an interplanetary or internet link between the Earth and Mars in order to support other Mars missions. In order to support other Mars missions. Mars mission. It would have optical communications using the laser beams of the water either to that with laser comes send information using beam of light and optometric such as telescope and optical amplifier rather than RF signal amplifier and antennas. Okay, for a 2 minute I'm waiting. चलिए दोस्तों शुरू करते हैं। अब मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ एम्प्लीमेंट शुरू करते हैं। अब मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ एम्प्लीमेंटेशन शुरू करते हैं। अब मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ एम्प्लीमेंटेशन शुरू करते हैं। अब मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ एम्प्लीमेंटेशन शुरू करते हैं। Implementation. The government implementary internet special interest Group of the Internet Society has worked on defining protocol and a standard that would make the IPN possible. The Delayed Tornet Networking Research Group in the primary group researching Tornet networking to and additional research effort focus on various user of the technology. The Cancelmar telecommunications orbiter has been planned to establish an interplanetary internet link between Earth and Mars in order to support other Mars mission is networking duty and additional research is focus. It would have optical communication using laser beams for their higher data rates, their radio waves. Lasercom send information using beam of light and optical elements such as telescope and optical amplifier rather than the RF signal amplifier and antennas. मैं आपको एक और बात बताने वाला हूँ कि जो है जापान में एक बार वो आया था ना और सुनामी आई थी उसकी भी सबसे पहले नासा ने बताया था उसको ज़्यादा जल्दी नहीं बता पाया था बस 5 मिनट पहले बताया था चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं नासा JPL continued the test detection protocol with the deep impact network DIE and ET expand on the board Deep Impact EPOXI spacecraft in October 2008 continuously testing DTN on two chemical generating bias processing apparatures sorry CGBA payloads, CGBA 4 and CGBA 5 sub the complementation and communication plus remotely operated mockup matron pole operation and communication prototype a cat-sized Lego Mindstorms robot filter with the Beagleboard configuration and web enable the extension of networking deep into deep space to explore with planet solar system point intense scene and necessary for space exploration TTN enable timelines additional space agencies. DTN has several major areas of application in addition of interplanetary internet which include the sensor network military and theatrical communication disaster recovery, hostile environment, mobile devices, and remote output is an example of remote output. Imagine wallet Arctic village on faraway island. The electricity electricity one or more competent but no communication connectivity. With the addition of a simple wireless hotspot in the village plus GTN enabled device on say dog shells or fishing boats and a cat replies on its return. Earth orbit added. Earth orbit sufficiently nearby the continental protocol can be used. For example, the International Space Station has been connected to regular terrestrial internet since January 22, 2010, when the first announced tweet and posted. However, the space station also serves as a user platform to develop experimental and implement systems that make up the implemented interplanetary internet. NASA's European Space Agency NASA is a and NASA and the European Space Agency have used an experimental version of interplanetary internet to control and education recover. It placed at the European Space Operations Center in Darmstadt, State, Germany from International Space Station. The experimental used DTN protocol to demonstrate technology could enable intergalactic communication support habitat infrastructure to another planet and references and best अब बचे हैं मैं आपको इसकी बेसिक नॉलेज बताने वाला हूँ और इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की सॉरी मैं तो कल बता दिया था मैं बताने वाला हूँ देखो दोस्तों जो हमारा देश था पहले ना सबसे नीचे था अब मोदी जी सरकार जब से आई थी जब से हमारा देश बढ़ने लगा तो टेक्नोलॉजी फास्ट होने लगी है इंदिरा गांधी और राहुल गांधी की सरकार में हमारा देश इतना आगे नहीं था और नीचे डूबता जा रहा था बट जब से मोदी सरकार आई है मोदी सरकार की वजह से ही हमारा देश ऊपर उठता जा रहा है प्लीज़ दोस्तों इस साल आप मोदी सरकार को वोट दीजिए क्योंकि इस साल आप मोदी 2019 आप मोदी सरकार को वोट देंगे तो हमारा देश अच्छा हो पाएगा अगर आपने किसी और को वोट दिया तो अच्छा नहीं बन पाएगा हमारा देश कृपया करके दोस्तों मोदी सरकार को ही वोट दें मोदी सरकार के अलावा किसी को वोट नहीं देनी है आपको थैंक यू दोस्तों अब मैं आपसे मुलाकात होगी अगली वीडियो में Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Thanks.